Good morning, everyone. Elaine Lowe and Justin Nielsen here live at Investors Business Daily in Los Angeles. Today we're taking a look at Verizon, McDonald's, and Tesla. But first, let's check in on those indexes. We have all three trading far lower today, with the Dow down 1.9% today, the S&P 500 down a little over 2%, and the NASDAQ down 2.4%. What's happening today, Justin?
It's ugly out there. I mean, plain and simple. And that's why we try not to get in too early. You know, we wait for that follow-through day, we wait for that signal. Everyone was all excited about China yesterday being up so much, and now today it's down. You know, the thing is, a rally starts, you have that good day, but one day is not enough. You need that confirmation, and that's why we wait for the follow-through day.
Right. And so remind us what a follow-through day is.
So the follow-through day is basically you're looking for a big gain on any of the major indexes. Right now, anything above 1% or more with volume heavier than the previous day. So when you have that day, that's your follow-through day. But you can't just have a day like that. It has to follow a rally attempt. So October 11th was kind of our low. We saw a rally the next day, and any time after day 4, you can look for that follow-through day. Now, S&P 500, Dow Jones Industrials, they've undercut their lows. That rally attempt, it's failed for those. The NASDAQ, it's still hanging on above that October 11th low, so we could still be looking for a follow-through day on the NASDAQ. But right now, it just doesn't look great.
Okay. And then moving on to some of our individual names, let's take a look at our leaderboard stock, Verizon, first. Now, this stock, you say, is back at highs not seen since October of 1999. And it's currently still trading in buy range with a 54.87 buy point, though this is not necessarily a buying environment.
Yes, it isn't a buying environment. And one of the reasons we did have this on the leaderboard was we wanted to have a few names that are showing strength, you know, because you should still stay engaged with the market. When the market turns, it can happen in as little as 4 days. So you want to know what's out there that's strong. And Verizon was one of the things that really kind of stuck out to us. It was showing strength. The relative strength line, the relative strength rating, those were both very strong. And it's a, it's a quality company. It really beat on its earnings and revenues. Wireless subscriptions are up. Now, they have the Verizon Fios business, and cable. That might be, as cord cutting happens, that might be something that in the future is a problem. But right now, it's one of the stronger stocks out there.
Okay, got it. And like you said, stay engaged. This is not a time to turn away from the ugliness.
Yeah, don't turn away from the ugliness, but it doesn't mean you have to play. Just like the lottery. I mean, everyone's talking lottery right now. Just because it's happening doesn't mean you have to play.
Right, right. Okay, and then moving on to a couple of stocks that have earnings. We have McDonald's, which just reported, and that stock surging higher, more than 6% so far intraday after reporting Q3 results. So what can you tell us about this technical action here?
Well, I mean, McDonald's is getting right up to, it's like 1% away from its high. So this is not something that's broken out yet. This is something that's getting very close to a breakout. Again, not the environment to where we would be looking to add on stocks and exposure. But it's really interesting. McDonald's is one of those companies that kind of really reinvented itself. It's an old
over the last couple of years, their all-day breakfast, they've done a couple different things.
Yeah, that CEO came in and he really shook things up, and you've seen this tremendous growth. So it's sometimes you have to kind of be aware of what's happening in specific companies that's very different. You can still be new and innovative even if you're an old company.
Okay, and then lastly, a not-so-old company. Let's take a look at Tesla, which has earnings out after the close tomorrow. So this name, always a volatile one. What's the latest on Tesla?
Well, I couldn't believe I was reading this, and actually Citron Research actually said they couldn't
Famous short seller.
Yeah, famous short seller. Couldn't believe they were writing this, that they actually came out and said they were long on Tesla for the quarter. And Tesla's getting a little bit of a bump on that. Now, Brian Deegan will be having an earnings preview on Tesla. He's actually writing that right now, so you should be checking investors.com for that.
That's
coming
right.
out pretty soon. But it reminds me of Bill Murray's line in Ghostbusters. It's like dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria right now. So.
Oh, you got it, folks. Mass hysteria. For more on Tesla and all of the names we've talked about today, make sure you're checking out investors.com. We can also be caught across all of our social platforms. That's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. And Justin, you're always up for a question or two if somebody feels you want on Twitter, right?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, he's at IBD_J Nielsen. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning.